DCW Synergy! My name is Carmen Michael, and folks, it's a new year and a new season. As we saw at the conclusion of last year's All Sales Final 2, the entire landscape of DCW has changed. Champions all over down the card. But that being said, don't mind, please welcome at this time your special guest, the three-time DCW Heavyweight Champion, Jack Passion.
Yeah! Here we go, people ready for a show. This place about to pop off, ready for some more. I do it for the money, the power, and fame. Man, I run the game, yeah, what's my name? Jack Passion, whoa, Jack Passion, whoa, Jack Passion, whoa, J-A-C-K, Jack Passion, whoa, Jack Passion, whoa, Jack Passion, whoa, J-A-C-K. Hold up, oh man. Tell you what's the dealio, rapping like a layer, looking cookie, call me Oreo. When I hit the scene, the ladies scream cause I'm adorable. Cutie looking G, getting honey like them bees, oh yeah. And I'm a beast in the ring, give me fresh meat and let me do my thing. I'm the cream of the crop, I'm never gonna stop. Looking at you silly from the top before I drop. That's the lady style that you want, I can hang. Never met a snake that I couldn't defend. Put you in your place, have you looking to the light. Wishing that you could've stayed home for the night. You met your match, now you gotta see me. I'll make it quick, counting 1, 2, 3. I'm here to collect all the money and the fame. I'ma change the game, so don't forget the name. Jack Passion. Jack Passion. Jack Passion. You're such a DCK.
Welcome, Jack. Thank you for joining me here tonight on DCW Synergy. Well, Jack, clearly you see things very much went your way at All Sales Final 2, perhaps the most historically significant cage match in DCW history. What are your thoughts right now becoming the three-time champion?
How does it feel? How does it feel to be recognized once again as the absolute best here in Diamond Championship Wrestling? Is that what you're asking me, Carmen Michael? Ladies and gentlemen, it feels pretty damn good, I'll tell you that. You see, here's the thing. I have shown up here for the last 2 years, and I have done everything in my power to prove to you people that I'm the best. But here's the thing. I don't believe I asked you people for anything other than to sit down and listen to the greatest thing that God has ever put in this building. You understand that? As I was saying, over the last 2 years, Carmen, I have done everything in my power to prove that I am the commodity that Diamond Championship Wrestling has so desperately needed. And every single time I come out here, I prove that I belong here. Heck, you could call me a guardian of Diamond Championship Wrestling. Some would say that I've even built quite the legacy here in this company. And each and every one of them know that I put asses in seats every single time I step in this building. There is no Aaron Stone. There is only Jack Passion, the three-time Diamond Heavyweight Champion. And, you know, it's just one of those things where I come in here and I look around and, like, genuinely, I feel bad. I feel bad that I have to spend any amount of time coming out and trying to entertain you people. And you may think that what I did at the pay-per-view is out of character, but ladies and gentlemen, this has been... The very greatest champion that this company has ever seen is talking. I suggest you shut your mouth and listen to the only guy that matters in this building. From the very beginning, I asked you people, actually I came out here and I said, I need you to stand up. I need you to make noise because I wanted to come out here and I wanted to give you every ounce. Oh, I'm sorry everybody, my alarm's going off. You hear that? Oh, that's reminding me to tell you people to shut your mouths. You like that? So here's the deal. For 2 years, I've been coming out here and I've been trying to appease and lower myself to you by coming out and rapping, doing my very best to entertain you. But every single time I would come out here, you would sit down and you would never acknowledge what you had in front of you. And that was raw talent in the form of the 3-time Diamond Heavyweight Champion, Jack Passion.
Well, that being said, it's clear what the fans here think about you turning your back on them, but the question still remains, why would you join forces with a man like Crusher Catrell, a man who for over a year tried to take your entire livelihood, tried to ruin your career?
Why would I join somebody like Crusher Catrell? Like you said, an entire year of, if you people want me to wrap it up and get the explanation out, you're gonna have to shut up. How does that sound? The reason that I looked at Crusher Catrell, I saw someone that was an equal. I saw someone that had raw, untapped potential, and I knew that with him by my side, the Diamond Heavyweight Championship, it's not going anywhere. And with him and I together, who's gonna stop us? Who's gonna stop the 2 most dominant forces that this company has ever seen? Is it you? Is it gonna be you, Carmen Michael? Is it gonna be any of you people? Is it gonna be anybody in the back? No, because nobody is built like Jack Passion and Crusher Catrell. But you know what? I don't wanna speak for Crusher Catrell. I would like Crusher Catrell to come on out here and tell these people exactly what he feels and what he thinks in this moment. So how about this? Crusher Catrell, I know you're back there, pal. Come on out and join Carmen Michael and the Diamond Heavyweight Champion. Come on out, pal.
Broken and blinded, with nothing to lose. Stand up and push back. Locked in, rooted.
You people shut your mouths, you bunch of ingrates. Don't you know how to recognize when you're in the presence of true greatness? You see, at All Sales Final 2, myself and Jack Passion set our differences aside. We realized that we've been carrying Diamond Championship Wrestling on our back for the last year. And it was time to destroy the entire roster. You see, we formed somewhat of an alliance. An unstoppable, an unbreakable, an unbeatable alliance. Tell them just how good we are, Jack.
In case you people have forgotten, the 2 men standing in front of you have dominated Diamond Championship Wrestling over the past year. Standing before you today, I mean, Look at this young man, 19 years old, competitive bodybuilding on the national football team. This guy has every tool to be a success in professional wrestling. There's nobody else in this company that even comes close to matching up with the anomaly, Crusher Catrell. And then standing next to him, you've got the Diamond Heavyweight Champion, Jack Passion, the rarity, the man, the best of the best. And together, this new bond, this new partnership, this unstoppable alliance will run Diamond Championship Wrestling, and we will run over anybody that gets in our way. And if you don't know already, we will leave you staring.
Jack, the theme of the night is why. I don't understand why you would team up with this narcissistic scumbag.
You listen here, Andy V10 Hansen. If I'm recalling correctly, I ripped your head off in the middle of this ring. Twice. I pinned your shoulders to this mat twice, and you want to call me a scumbag? Go ahead, get through the ropes. Come on in. I'll happily do it a third time.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. And Jack, you were supposed to stop him, not join him. You were supposed to uphold DCW's values, not destroy them. You were supposed to represent these people the right way, not insult them. Why?
Put him in his place.
Hansen, you claim that I insult them? I am here to represent each and every person that steps in this building, and that includes you. So how about you and everybody else show me a modicum of respect? And you want to know why? You want to know why I would team up with Crusher Catrell? Because I came out for 2 years and tried doing it the right way. I tried showing them love. I tried showing them compassion, but all it got me was beat up and put down, and they didn't care about me. They only cared about me if I won. Well, guess what? I'm a winner, and I'll forever be a winner. And that's why I stand inside this ring today as the #1 heavyweight champion that you will ever see in your lifetime. And that's why you're out there on the apron. So how about this, V10 Hansen? If you're feeling froggy, come on, step into this ring, and me and Crusher Catrell will show you one more time what it's like when you get into the business of the alliance.
Trust me, Jack. I want to give everybody here what they want, and that is to run you over. But I'm not dumb enough to get in this ring by myself with the two of you. So I talked to some people in the back and made some friends, and I got some backup tonight.
Wait just a minute. Andy V10 Hansen not coming alone. The DCW Tag Team Champions, Brute Force Bounties, making their way to the ring to even the odds. Passion and Catrell not backing down. Wait a minute. I think we see why. As we know, wherever Crusher Catrell goes, the Pillars of Pain not far behind. Of course, Bounty's welcoming the challenge here. And all hell is breaking loose here to kick us off in 2026. Jack Passion taking a tumble to the floor. And Brute Force Bounties now targeting Mason Mosley as 1 in a million slides to the outside. Hanson and the Bounties standing tall. And holding their own. What a chaotic start here in 2026 here on DCW Synergy. As the newly formed alliance, the Pillars of Pain making their way to the back. Folks, still so much more to come here on Synergy. Do not go anywhere.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling, "Hey!" So I got this job. I got your pizza. Hey! Brady's back. Pizza Hut!
The goat?
Pizza Hut! Mom! Roughing the passer.
Shake it off, Gramps.
Get our biggest pizza for the biggest games. The Big New Yorker for only $10. Don't forget the pizza before the...
The beach is always just a lime away. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Some dream of curling up on the couch for the night. Others dream of spending all day in their outdoor oasis.
You're my favorite.
Whatever the dream, it's in reach. At IKEA, dream the possibilities.
I take myself up to keep from snacking.
You should try Wonderful Pistachios. They're tasty and healthy.
Delicious. High five.
See you out there.
Down the plane just to see if the bezel break. Foreign shit, let's step the clip and let's shoot until the muzzle break.
Hello and welcome back to DCW Synergy. Carmen Michael on the call, joined by the one and only Rory T. Miller. Here for our first episode of 2026. What a chaotic start to the year thus far.
You're telling me, Carmen Michael, it's a new year, new champions, new Jack Passion. Quite frankly, it's a new commentators. It's a new Diamond Championship Wrestling for 2026. But what better way to kick it off than with a double champion in Lash LaFleur?
2025 was quite the standout year for the realest champ, Lash LaFleur. You see right there holding not one, but 2 championship titles here in DCW. Here tonight, however, the Diamond Destiny Championship not on the line. The Junior Heavyweight Championship, however, a much different story. Your first match of the year for championship gold.
And Ace Lee coming off a fantastic victory back at All Sales Final 2. So you got to imagine he is raring to go to kick off 2026 with a championship win, perhaps.
Without further ado, let's throw it to the ring with David Storm.
Hold up, turn me up, I'm ready to blow, still in my mode, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is for the DCW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Magic City, Alabama, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the wild card, Ace Lee. And his opponent, by way of Mobile, Alabama, at a weight of 171 pounds, he is the DCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, the realest champ, Lash LaFleur.
You mentioned it, Rory. Both these men had quite the successful outing at All Cells Final 2. It's because of that outing that Ace Lee earned himself a shot at the Junior Heavyweight Championship here tonight against Lash LaFleur. LaFleur always been a fighting champion, welcoming on all comers. And here tonight, he certainly has his work cut out for him against the wild card.
Hot start to the year, hot start for this first match of 2026 here for DCW.
These early moments, both men trying to feel each other out.
One thing I love about the junior heavyweight division is that it's fast-paced, it's high velocity. There's a lot of intense action you're going to see here between these two young, hungry athletes.
Both men know just how dangerous it is to allow that distance between one another. Here in these early moments, they're going to try to keep their opponent grounded, try to make sure that they're not allowed to go into their strong suit, to go to that top rope. And now Ace Lee trapping the arms, looking for a submission perhaps. No, going to roll into the cradle. Kick out at 2 there from Lash LaFleur.
Brilliant pinning combination, and another one here from Lash.
You sense the urgency here from both men. I think that just goes to show the respect between one another. They know just how capable the other one is inside the ropes.
And we talked very highly about their high-impact, high-flying abilities here, but right now both are showing off their amateur acumen with this incredible grapple back and forth.
Of course, Ace Lee does have a wrestling background in high school, was also a football state champion. And Lash LaFleur now off the ropes, a basketball player in his own right. Roll up.
Another cover, another kick out.
Jackknife. Look at this core strength here from Ace Lee.
The power of the wild card into the backslide.
Going for it.
And another kick out. These two going health for leather here in this early stages.
Looking to upset the champion. The year 2025 really was the year of the curse of the championships. We'd see time and time again a new champion would come in to here on Synergy and lose their championship. Lash LaFleur looking to leave that in the past.
And LaFleur's the perfect person to do it. He's got 2 belts to defend.
LaFleur still trying to dictate the pace here over the challenger. Both men to their feet. Lee with the power advantage. Sends LaFleur into the ropes.
A nice shoulder tackle, taking down the challenger.
Look at this. Everything that Lash LaFleur does, he just does with such ease that just oozes confidence. And now, oh, Ace Lee! Off the ropes!
Another cover here, and the kick out. You say that about Lash LaFleur, Ace Lee is proving he is just as fluid in that ring. Smooth like butter is the wild card with an incredible handspring kick.
An absolutely lethal kick there to Lash LaFleur. LaFleur sent into the corner, showing off some impressive agility on his own right. Oh, catches him with the enziguri.
Spinning enziguri, almost knocked a tooth out of Ace Lee. And Ace Lee, he's been training for less than a year, Carmen. It is incredible to see the natural athletic ability. Oh, that knife edge chop echoing here in the bullet.
Let me tell you, the career trajectory we've seen already from Ace Lee has been absolutely phenomenal. The sky is certainly the limit for this young man here, much like Lash LaFleur, who's
the champ still in control right now, going up to that high rent district.
I say finds himself on the apron, but not for long. Up on the top rope, perched.
Up and over, well scouted now.
Springboard crossbody from the champion
Another
to
cover.
retain. Will it be enough? No.
That explosive offense coming right out there for LaFleur. Both men giving everything they have in this first contest of 2026.
It's all about establishing that momentum heading into the new year. Ace Lee, you mentioned a year into the business, certainly wants to establish himself here at DCW, whereas Lash LaFleur, he's been here for a while. He's holding that championship gold, but still, he's looking to prove a lot of the doubters wrong. He's looking to make his family proud, make his friends proud, looking to make it to that next level.
Ace Lee following the referee's 5 count there, giving him a little space. You can't win the title on disqualification or count out.
Much different scenario than we saw in the street fight from Ace Lee back at All Sales Final, too.
Yeah, the man can definitely scrap and knows how to get it done in any which way possible. Carmen, there were Legos in that match. It's still unbelievable.
I still can't believe anything we saw there on that night. I'm not sure if our broadcast colleagues, Joe Dombrowski or Kevin Kelly, could believe it either.
Right now, Ace Lee slowing down the momentum of the champion. Smart strategy after there was a lot of high-flying offense from
Ace trying to keep down Lash LaFleur, using that strength advantage, but showing off that speed and agility. Off the middle rope, connects. Corkscrew uppercut.
Beautifully executed in the cover
for the championship. And the champion able to hold on at least momentarily.
Referee Adam Hunter's hand so close to the mat for that 3 count. Didn't happen here, but Ace Lee putting his man in position.
Placing LaFleur in the drop zone, now makes his way up top.
We've seen this before. If he hits this 450 splash, it could be all over.
Going for it, nobody home. Now LaFleur connects with a boot. Into the cover. Will this be enough to retain? And a kick out at 2.
Another kick out. Lash LaFleur can hit you so quickly from so many different angles. You got to give credit to Ace Lee for just holding his own there and staying in this. Lash trying to get his man in position here. Could be going for the...
Pele kick there from Ace Lee. And a super kick. Falls into the cover. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's it. The bell is rung here.
But who won?
Wait a minute. Who did win? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Not so fast. Not so fast here.
Lash LaFleur had a fantastic super kick that knocked the lights out of Ace Lee, but then just collapsed right on top of him.
Some confusion here in regards to who won.
But we got to run that back. If you take a look, Lash LaFleur's shoulders were down too, Carmen.
It looks to me, from our vantage point, all 4 shoulders were on the mat, but what does this mean for the Junior Heavyweight Championship?
We have conflicting referee discretion here. Trying to call...
Well, Adam Hunter says, Ace Lee, your new champion. Meanwhile, Ref Daniel claiming that Lash LaFleur is still in possession of the championship.
Both these two had incredible outings here. And
looks like they're not done yet. Wait a minute.
Well, disagreements can often lead to this. And I think Lash LaFleur just was shoved into the official. Look, tensions are running high here. We need to know who the champion is. We still have... Carmen, do you know what's happening here?
So much confusion surrounding the championship right now. You mentioned it. Tensions are flaring. I certainly believe we need to take a step away here. Let cooler heads prevail.
We still don't know the decision.
Folks, we're going to try to get to the bottom of this. Do not go anywhere. More DCW Synergy to come right after this.
Some dream of curling up on the couch for the night. Others dream of spending all day in their outdoor oasis.
You're my favorite. favorite.
Whatever the dream, it's in reach. At IKEA, dream the possibilities.
I take myself up to keep from snacking.
You should try wonderful pistachios. They're tasty and healthy.
Delicious. High five.
See you out there.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hand. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby, it's a rock and roll.
Pop, spin, and slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
You know where I wanna go, dancing in the afterglow, sunset putting on a show.
Wellness perfectly picked for you. Now at Target.
Stress sweating through my third set of scrubs. Totally normal, very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling.
You need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant, STAT. Secret gives 3 times more stress sweat protection.
Thanks.
Got a bunch. Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
You think about T-Mobile home internet only being $35 a month.
We need to take your mind off of this. Come check out my new man cave.
T-Mobile's got home internet, just $35 a month and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, Florida, Zamir Dixon.
We are back here at DCW Synergy as action rolls along. Still a lot of confusion in regards to our opening contest for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. But nonetheless, we're going to keep things rolling along with one of the premier junior heavyweights here in Zamir Dixon.
Zamir Dixon, such an infectious attitude from this young up-and-comer. And you can feel the energy just rolling off of him.
Hey. I see you vibing over there, Rory.
We're all vibing. How can you not vibe when Zamir Dixon is in the house? People still say in the house.
Well, if the beat wasn't infectious enough, in comes Uncle Earl.
The Boulevard Armstrong Memorial Arena just became a hoedown.
I'm not sure how much of a hoedown this is, or if it's a hootenanny. The crowd on their feet for Uncle Earl.
And we're all clapping on the 1 and 3.
Well, most of us are. Don't make me use my music degree here tonight, folks.
That makes 2 of us. Rory T. Miller's coming all the way from Music City for this one, and he's feeling right at home here with Uncle Earl, having a blast here.
What do you think Uncle Earl was listening to on the ride here in his pickup truck?
I don't know if he has a radio in that thing.
What do you think he was singing to himself?
Uncle Earl having tons of fun here. Two very, talk about a clash of styles. 2 very different athletes here in Diamond Championship Wrestling, but both love to get in the groove, to feel the beat.
2 of our most fun-loving superstars here at DCW set for battle. Let me tell you, I think the fans here are going to have a hard time settling who they want to win.
Sometimes it's just great to have a little fun here, Carmen. Uncle Earl, waving to the crowd. He's probably got some family out there.
Grand Bay, Alabama's finest, Uncle Earl.
Very respectful handshake to start this contest.
Nice show of respect here. Zamir Dixon already showing off that evasive nature.
You gotta use what brought you to the dance, Carmen Michael. And what certainly brought Zamir Dixon to the dance is that speed and that quickness, certainly against the much larger opponent in Uncle Earl.
One of the most agile competitors we have here at DCW, Zamir Dixon. Still has yet to have that really career-defining victory here at DCW. See if he's able to get that here tonight against Uncle Earl.
Right now, you got to admit, an impressive attempt at a headlock here on on Grand Bay's finest, but
I think Zamir surprising himself here.
he still has that grip locked in tight.
Earl trying to break free. Zamir still.
I think I heard him asking
that
him.
S grip.
I think I heard him asking to put him down.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Tossed right into the corner.
Charging into the corner, nobody home. Zamir Dixon again using that speed to his advantage.
Beautiful drop kick into the corner. Uncle Earl still on his feet.
Look at this, Dixon calling for more.
More incredible athleticism.
Oh, going for the super kick.
Earl's
caught.
He's checking out the kicks.
Oh, no, don't put the crease in it.
Oh, no.
Anything but that.
We apologize to all the sneakerheads at home. And now,
just hoisting up Dixon with ease.
That corn-fed power is hard to beat. And it looks like Uncle Earl is feeling it right now.
Let me tell you, a body like that does not come by accident. It's a lot of cornbread, a lot of butter beans. It's all country-fed power. Now charging in, back elbow. Launches Dixon across the ring.
One-handed.
Incredible strength here from Uncle Earl.
And he's still trying to find his bearings a little bit.
I think Uncle Earl may have hit the flash before he came out here. He's a little wobbly.
Well, and Zamir Dixon earlier was just running circles around the poor guy.
I think you may have hit the flash too.
Look, we're still recovering from New Year's, all right?
That New Year's hangover running strong here at DCW as Uncle Earl almost begging Dixon to come out of the corner. And Dixon with a right hand.
This has been a cat and mouse game for the entirety of this contest, but now Zamir Dixon going up high.
A lot of stick and move from Dixon. That's exactly what you have to do or else get caught like this.
And tossed around like a sack of potatoes. Uncle Earl still waving to the crowd.
Still having a good time.
Well, positioned him up.
See, manhandles Dixon.
That's the hog drop for you.
And now off the ropes. Big splash. Into the hog pin, and that's going to do it. Well, a decisive victory here for Uncle Earl, and well, the dancing's going to continue, Roy.
A little do-si-do action.
Well, folks, still so much more to come here as the good vibes roll on right after this.
Introducing the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. It's the same weight loss ingredient as the shot, now in a pill. The first ever FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss on Ro, with an innovative formula that finally unlocks real GLP-1 results in a pill. One pill a day to lose 14% of your body weight in a year. The lowest price FDA-approved GLP-1 ever. Now on Ro.
The beach is always just a lime away. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Some dream of curling up on the couch for the night. Others dream of spending all day in their outdoor oasis.
You're my favorite.
Whatever the dream, it's in reach. At IKEA, dream the possibilities.
I take myself up to keep from snacking.
You should try Wonderful Pistachios. They're tasty and healthy.
Delicious. High five.
See you out there.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hands. Oh, don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby,
Float.
it's a rock and roll.
Pop.
I said I
Spin. And slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Citronella, Alabama, the King.
The kid who came onto our screens in 2025 captivated the hearts and imaginations of the fans here at DCW like none other. The former heavyweight champion. He's proven time and time again he is someone you cannot count out. And here tonight, the kid has come out to play.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Carmen. The kid had a meteoric rise in 2025. And who knows what's in store for him for 2026?
The former junior heavyweight champion, set for battle here against Brian Bodilair.
And his opponent, residing in Calabasas, California, he is the Playboy, Brian Bodilair.
Two very different individuals. The kid, someone who has scratched and clawed, worked his way up from the bottom. Has really done everything the right way. Meanwhile, Brian Bodilair, someone who very much enjoys the finer things in life. Very much walks a different path than the kid.
Couldn't be more different.
This is a man who last year sent Scott Armstrong, the legend himself, into retirement. He's been riding off that high ever since.
As if Brian Bodilair didn't need more to brag about. I swear, talking to this man earlier today, I couldn't get a word in edgewise, just telling me about his car collection and his vast array of mink coats. There were words and brands that I'd never even heard of.
So you've heard about the Aston Martin as well.
That was probably in there too. Good grief.
The longest reigning junior heavyweight champion in the title's history, Brian Bodilair. You have to imagine certainly has his eyes set on that championship, much like the man here that he faces off against, the kid. The kid since day one has been proving a lot of the naysayers wrong. We saw very first night in the company defeating a heavyweight champion. As the kid continues to work over Brian Bodilair. Bodilair with shots in the midsection, driving him into the corner.
That experience from the Playboy coming into play here, but now we've got a little bit of a shoving match, and these two
things are breaking down quickly.
Going right back into that collar and elbow tie-up. I think both men have a point to prove here as we kick off 2026.
The competition here in the junior heavyweight division certainly has been picking up. We talked about an incredible 2025 here in 2026. Something tells me things are only going to get hotter.
Both these men are poised for greatness in 2026. Both still have a lot to prove here, want to prove a lot. I mean, Playboy, I think, wants to prove a lot in ways that might be outside of the ring, but he's got that on lock. Now he's got to get gold back.
He's got confidence for days. However, he is lacking championship gold. You know, he's certainly well on his way back if he's able to defeat the kid here tonight.
Any victory over a former world champion is really gonna put you in position. But now the kid with some incredible athleticism of his own.
So we really watched the kid come into his own here this last year. Someone who wasn't quite as confident inside the ropes, now holding his own with a former champion. The man who defeated Jack Passion for the heavyweight championship. Looking to get back to his winning ways.
Well executed leg scissors reversal there from the Playboy. Oh, but a kip up from the kid. Oh, the drop toe hold, taking down Bodilair.
Bodilair landing face first into the mat. Incredible impact there. Now the kid with a monkey flip.
He connected. Bodilair wisely rolling over to, well, I don't know if it was intentional, but he rolled over to the ropes there. Cover.
Saw it there. The kid was going off the ropes, looking to connect with a maneuver. Saw that Brian Bodilair was on the ground, wanted to capitalize as quickly as he could. Going for that pinfall, unable to keep down the Playboy.
Always take that advantage. Always take the opportunity for the win. You don't get paid by the hour here. Whipping the ropes.
Bodilair charges in to a big hoop. Brought down with the bulldog, and now the kid was going for the cover. Bodilair rolling to the outside.
Once again, the more experienced Playboy with the ring awareness to roll out to the outside, catch a breather. But
wise maneuver, but not so fast. Suicide dive from the kid. Good God almighty. The kid throwing caution to the wind.
The kid, an absolute torpedo out of that ring. Brian Bodilair is on Dream Street here.
The kid willing to risk life and limb to put away Brian Bodilair here tonight.
They call it high risk for a reason.
Oh, and sent face first into the post.
Good grief, what impact.
It just goes to show you how important it is for that first victory of the year to start things off properly here in 2026.
Bodilair wisely breaking the referee's 10 count. I think both men need a little bit of a breather after that incredible dive from the kid.
Oh, penalty kick connects. That thunderous sound is echoing throughout the Bullet Bob Armstrong Memorial Arena.
The fans are wincing in the Bullet. I'm wincing. That was incredible. The kid's chest might be caved in after a shot like that.
Bodilair looking to capitalize.
Cover.
Going for the pin. Not a lot of strength there behind the kick out from the kid.
But also this match has taken a toll on Bodilair as well, who wasn't able to cinch in that pin enough.
We mentioned it, that high-risk offense from the kid may have bit him here tonight. Wow. Bodilair continues to capitalize. Bodilair into the cover.
Another kick out. When you find a target, you attack with precision, and you don't let up. Say what you will about the Playboy. He's doing the right move here.
For Brian Bodilair. He's leaving Ace Lee in the pass, all on bridge, into the cover. And as for the kid, leaving Liam Cullen in 2025, it's a fresh start for both individuals here tonight.
The crowd coming alive here for the kid here on Synergy.
Brian Bodilair just wailing away on the head. The kid doing everything he can to play defense here.
Kid's still able to protect himself, which you need for sure in a match like this, in any match inside those ropes. Jawbreaker.
Kid able to fight his way out, but not for long. Driven down into the mat. This has got to be it. And still somehow the kid finding the wherewithal to kick out at 2.
I don't think there is a member of the roster who represents resilience better than the kid.
That's exactly what it is, resilience. This man certainly has taken a lot of punishment in this matchup. As Bodilair continues to have his way.
And there's the arrogance of the Playboy coming into play here. Letting the chants of the fans get to him.
Kid doing his best to fight back, shots to the midsection, and just like that, brought back down to the mat. Is being overpowered by Bodilair.
Double hand slap there to the back of the kid. More insult than injury on that move, but even still, Bodilair doing his best.
1 foot on the chest.
Bodilair's doing his best to just maintain this aura that he thinks he has. To him, that is what matters more than anything. He's not going to let some upstart like the kid get the better of him.
For Bodilair, it's all about fame, money, success. For the kid, he's looking to make his friends and family proud. On his road back to championship gold, delivers with a suplex, unable to capitalize.
A big suplex like that will definitely make the friends and family proud, but you're right, Carmen, he cannot capitalize after the punishment that he's been suffering here at the hands of the Playboy.
The body just giving way, but back to his feet. Delivers with a back elbow.
Running back elbows, the kid is firing up. Major drop kick.
Pinpoint accuracy there with the drop kick. As Bodilair rocked in the corner.
The only way Bodilair can stand right now is to be in the corner there.
Charging in, another back elbow from the kid. The kid now perched on the middle rope, connects with the axe handle.
This is your chance, kid.
There he goes. The kid cross connects. And that's going to do it. The kid fighting through the pain and the punishment, able to persevere all the way to the very end.
A valiant effort from the more experienced Brian Bodilair, but tonight, victory belongs to one of the most exciting members of the DCW roster. And the future's looking bright for the kid.
In Citronelle, Alabama's favorite son, certainly. Wait a minute.
Carmen, no.
You ever see the lights? We saw him back in All Cells final.
Carmen, no. I didn't. This is specifically what I did not want to have happen here tonight.
Not much is known about this group of individuals. But let me tell you, whatever this is, I am not here for it.
A chill is in the air here at the Bullet as this ominous group they're surrounding the ring, Carmen. And both Bodilair and the kid are trapped in the middle.
Nowhere to go for the foes as the lights go out.
Lights are out. Oh my gosh. Massive impact was heard, but you can't see it. I can't see a thing, Carmen.
Well, Azazel and his cult certainly have made their presence felt once again here at DCW.
What do they want, Carmen? What are they after? What does this accomplish for them?
More questions than answers here on DCW Synergy. Folks, more to come right after the break.
Early screening of Primate. Everyone in the audience was mic'd and recorded. Any horror movie can make one person jump out of their seat. We couldn't find one person who didn't. Lucy, bad. Primate tomorrow. Rated R.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hands. Oh, don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby,
Float.
it's a rock and roll
Hop,
music. I said I
spin, and slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Whoa, you know where I wanna go. Dancing in the afterglow. Sunset putting on a show. Oh, whoa.
Wellness perfectly picked for you. Now at Target.
Stress sweating through my third set of scrubs. Totally normal, very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling.
You need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant, STAT. Secret gives 3 times more stress sweat protection.
Thanks. Got a bunch.
Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
You think about T-Mobile home internet only being $35 a month.
We need to take your mind off of this. Come check out my new man cave.
T-Mobile's got home internet, just $35 a month, and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is our main event, and it is for the DCW Tag Team Championship!
Well, folks, you heard it. It's time for our main event here at DCW Synergy. This match set up earlier tonight as the Pillars of Pain looking to add more gold to their group here tonight, taking on the champions, Brute Force Bounty.
The chaos of our opening segment here for our first episode of Synergy of 2026 is certainly leading to a little bit of a New Year's treat for the fans here. We're getting a tag title match.
The Pillars of Pain were exceptionally dominant in 2025. We'll see if that continues here in the new year. As we await the arrival of our DCW Tag Team Champions. A team that has captivated the hearts here of the DCW faithful. I mean, I was here for All Sales Final too. The room absolutely came unglued at the sight of these men winning the championships.
If there's one team in DCW that I don't want to stand across from, it's gotta be the Tag Team Champions.
I'll tell you right now, it's all of them for me. I'm very happy where I'm sitting.
Yeah, you make a very excellent point, Carmen.
The DCW Tag Team Champions, Sergey and Reaper.
The Brute Force Bounties brought untold dominance back in 2025, finally capturing those tag team titles in the main event of All Sales Final 2.
It was quite the journey to get those titles. We'll see if they're able to retain here tonight in your main event. Without further ado, let's throw it to the ring with our announcer, David Storm.
Introducing first, the challengers. They are the team of Leo Valentino and Mason Mosley, the Pillars of Pain. And their opponents, hailing from the Gulag, at a combined weight of 490 pounds. They are the DCW Tag Team Champions, Reaper and Sergey Brute Force Bounties.
As the crowd coming alive here in Mobile, Alabama, ahead of our championship main event. The tag team titles on the line. There you see the prize on the line.
From the Russian prison to the Bullet Bob Armstrong Memorial Arena.
Your main event officially underway, as it looks like Reaper and Mason Mosley going to get us started.
Oh, Mason Mosley just tossed into the corner there.
Reaper's certainly going to utilize that power advantage here over 1 in a million Mason Mosley.
And the Pillars of Pain, very often known for their calculated approach, very sinister in their work, but you got to admit they seem to be a little intimidated by the power.
You also have to keep in mind the Pillars of Pain typically with the numbers advantage. Here tonight we don't see Crusher Catrell ringside. It looks like Mason Mosley and Leo Valentino going to have to go about it themselves.
I imagine Crusher Catrell is probably back there with that Timu John Cena.
Easy now.
I just can't get over Carl. Right now.
Reaper. You see the grip on the arm, targeting the tricep of Mason Mosley, putting a lot of pressure. Mosley back to his feet, able to alleviate a little bit of that pressure, and now stopping the foot, able to break the hold.
And when you can't overpower your opponent, you got to outsmart them, and stepping on the toes will do the trick sometimes.
Oh, driven down into the mat. Into the cover to retain, and Mosley able to kick out at 2.
We almost had our shortest main event in DCW history, I would say.
And now Mosley sent face first into the turnbuckle. Tag is made. In comes Sergey, the wild card here of the Brute Force Bounties. This man has seen and done it all. Stacks his opponent.
And another kick out. Mason Mosley staying in it.
And we're talking about a man who's literally wrestled a bear. I'll tell you right now, you don't get a single leg Boston Crab on a bear.
Maybe you don't, but I think Sergey would. I talked to that man backstage. Well, the best that I could anyway. I think it was something a little lost in translation.
Broken English.
We did our best, but I think more than anything I learned to just keep my distance.
I've watched enough Stranger Things. I feel like I can keep up a little bit. As Sergey
I gotta say,
now sharing the ring with Leo Valentino.
Gotta say, Carmen, you bring up Stranger Things. After everything that I've seen tonight, the DCW feels like the Upside Down. Everything, black is white, up is down.
Everything's been turned on its head. I believe Leo Valentino just was as well.
Sergey still in full control here. The brute force bounties with these quick tags.
The bounties looking to smash him, bag him, and tag him here tonight.
Everyone's got to stay frosty and watch their 6. Cover.
Into the cover. Will this be enough?
And a kick out.
Unable to keep down the challenger. And Reaper looking to dictate the pace of this matchup. Looking to keep Valentino grounded. Talked about Sergey being the wild card of the brute force bounties. I do think likewise Leo Valentino very much the wild card of the Pillars of Pain, very much a dangerous individual in his own right.
It always helps to have a little bit of an uncaged animal cover. You got to give them just enough of a leash to make them dangerous. And I think whatever Reaper has done to win over the partnership and alliance of Sergey, it's clearly working for them. And now here's the Russian roulette.
Connects!
Into the spear and the cover.
Will this be enough to retain? And still Leo Valentino somehow hanging in there.
Sergey's staying on top of his opponent. It's a wonderful strategy. He kicked out right away, but he locked in that chin lock just to keep the pressure on.
Well, for months and months, it was all about the chase for the tag team championships. We saw time and time again the brute force bounty stepping up to the challenge, unable to walk away with the gold. Now that they finally have it, this is their first defense. You got to imagine the nerves are certainly at an all-time high here for brute force bounty. How would you combat that?
I don't know if nerves are in the vocabulary of the brute force bounties, but you're right. The moment you become a champion, a target is put on your back, just like the target that was on the back of Sergey.
In comes Mason Mosley targeting the midsection.
Mosley had cheap shotted behind the ref's back earlier, which gives the Pillars of Pain the advantage here.
Pillars of Pain working together now.
Quick tags in and out, keeping their men fresh.
Looking to isolate Sergey in the corner.
Yeah, I think if anything, Sergey and Reaper are chomping at the bit to take on all comers.
Oh, huge cross body there from Sergey.
Could be the opening he needs to make it to his fresh man in the corner.
Wiping out Leo Valentino, but Valentino back to his feet. Tell just how much that maneuver took out of Sergey.
Sometimes you have to use your own body as a weapon to get the job done. And the Pillars of Pain currently on top here.
Mosley into the cover. Will this be enough for the championships? And a kick out at 2.
You can't keep the psychotic Serbian down like that.
Mosley staying on the attack.
Trying to wrench into that.
Targeting the shoulder now.
Applying the pressure there. If you take out a limb, you certainly reduce that power advantage that your larger opponents have.
When it comes to Sergey, he likes to utilize those strikes, definitely likes to utilize those grappling maneuvers. You take out an arm, you certainly affect the game. And now running senton splash from Valentino into the cover.
Fantastic tandem offense from the Pillars of Pain. Valentino furious. He can't keep Sergey down.
These two men here in the Pillars of Pain were very much frustrated with their positioning here at DCW, and it was Crusher Catrell who brought them together to form a unit, and they have never been this dangerous.
When you ally yourself with successful people, with people that you're in that camp, you're in that ballpark of greatness, of course you're going to get a big head. Of course you're going to get the confidence boost. But it's not enough right now. Wait a minute.
Jack Passion!
Come on!
What the hell? And Crusher Catrell
This newly formed alliance now just laying boots to the tag team champions.
The moment I speak the name, and we talk about greatness, and now these two. Wait a minute.
The Pillars of Pain certainly.
We got a little bit of dissension here.
Pillars of Pain have their own history with Jack Passion.
Oh!
And in come the Bounties.
The Bounties just clearing house, and now they have the DCW champion.
Passion sent into the ropes, hanging on for dear life and rolling to the outside.
The Pillars of Pain rightfully frustrated with the blatant interference from Jack Passion and Crusher Catrell.
Well, it seems like the Pillars of Pain certainly thrown off their game here tonight. And folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight on DCW Synergy. Be sure to tune in next week.
And still DCW Tag Team Champions, Brute Force Bounty.